3,000 miles from home.
This week on the Cruising Kiwis, we haul out again for boat work.
Here we are back at Rebak Marina to haul out for a second time.
Remove the sail drives to replace leaking seals and diaphragms.
Look at that.
Say goodbye to Dara and then Rob.
I am going back to New Zealand. What have I forgot?
And find a stray kitten in desperate need of some love and attention. We love her, but we know we can't keep her.
'Cause this way is my home.
Welcome back. You join us at Rebak Marina, Malaysia, where we are currently awaiting our second haul out in as many months. The past 2 weeks we've enjoyed weaving our way down the southwest coast of Thailand with a crew of sailing teenagers aboard, slowly taking on water through our starboard sail drive.
The starboard engine warning light, warning buzzer, keeps flashing on with a water ingress into the boot of the sail drive.
Not enough to sink the boat for now, but definitely a job we could not afford to ignore.
Here we are back at Rebak Marina to haul out for a second time. And the reason being, while we were up in Thailand, we discovered a leak in the starboard sail drive membrane or diaphragm. The alarm went off. We have an alarm here. There's two membranes in the sail drive that protect the water coming into the engine bay. The alarm is indicating that the external, the outside membrane or diaphragm had a leak in it and water was getting into the cavity between the two membranes. We're not going to sink unless the second membrane goes. The manufacturers say you should replace the membranes every 5 years. Very few, if anyone, does that. But it's been 8 years for us and we've got a leak, so we're going to replace the whole shebang. Both sides, port and starboard, both diaphragms, and it's a haul out job. Before we came back to Rebak Marina, I managed to source the parts up at Chandlery in Phuket Island. Man, oh, you wouldn't believe it, like these rubber diaphragms.
How much?
Well, I bought a few extra things too because I'm going to do the seals and the O-rings and things, but total bill is over $5,000.
Ouch.
Bit of an owie. Got to be done. Better be floating than sinking, eh?
That's true.
What's a few grand?
A lot more.
That guy's going to go into the water and he's going to guide the sling under the keel and behind the keel. Meanwhile, they're trying to get the boat as central as possible so that when it lifts up on the sling, it's going to be central between the crane.
Oh, there we go.
I would have thought the bulkhead is right smack in line with this cabin here, through here. Seems like he's a foot too far stern.
The gear,
Yeah?
the last gear is the sling. They put the last gear, the other
wait a
gear.
minute. Oh, the keel.
So they cannot go.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, so the keel is the problem. Okay, makes sense. I guess that's what we did last time.
Guess we trust the process. Replacing the sail drive diaphragms requires removing the sail drives from the boat. This involves moving the engines forward off their mounts. To ensure a job well done, we are entrusting the logistics of this operation to marine mechanics Robbie and Andy of Rebak Island's Anderson Marine Services.
So once we've hauled out, we have to remove the propellers, we have to basically lift the whole sail drive out of the boat to get the job done. To do that, we have to separate the sail drive from the engine, and the engine has to be moved forward slightly, and then the sail drive can be taken out of the cavity.
So what it was doing there was loosening off the engine feet, so the engine can then be slid forward and disconnected from the sail drive.
Okay.
I already disconnected all the base bolts for the sail drive itself. I disconnected all the bell housing bolts. You had one earth cable attached onto your bell housing, so I've just labelled that up just for when everything goes back in.
Yeah, cool.
He's just taking the weight off the engine. So then we can slide the engine forward onto our blocks. Just bring it forward, I think maybe 5 inches, 3 to 5 inches, and then the sail drive can be lifted up.
Right, in my head I had pulleys and ropes and Okay.
No, very simple.
Okay. All right. Now
Oh,
let it loose.
wow. And that's it?
That's it. A little bit more. But I need to get my leg out first. Okay. You see now that how they separate?
Yeah. A lot easier than we had anticipated. Quite a simple job, but you don't think of it being that easy. Yeah.
Well, they need chain block to put it back together again though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking on the way out. So it's all ready to pull out now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Robbie and Andrew, it's probably one of the hottest days here in Malaysia. We usually have this haze in the sky that makes it humid, but the sun doesn't really burn down on you. So the haze is blown away today. We've got the sun beating down. Great time to be in a tiny little space.
Okay, so we have to inspect the engine bed again, right? Before we put in the new one. That's the old one being bolted down fairly hard. We can actually see tracks and actually little, like a groove here, right, and here. So we need to fill out a little bit with some Sika, just to make sure that we close it up to 100%.
Okay.
You see where the brackets are inside, right?
Oh, you can see us.
Yeah, it's actually going uphill a little bit, which is not good because we need maximum pressure, right?
Right.
But with a small string of Sika, once everything is clean,
Yep.
bolt it down again and we're safe.
Yeah, good.
Discover you have an oil leak there also.
It's tracking down here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can just see here, there's a little bit of oil here.
Same on the other side. I think it's been leaking there for a while because it's tracking the whole way down to the forward bilge. You can see
right.
the little pool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So I think better now that it's out that we replace the seals.
Yeah,
Now that it's out, we might
It's
as
just
well
going to
since
get
it's
worse,
here.
isn't it?
Yeah.
We weren't prepared for this newly discovered oil leak, and with no seals available locally, we would have to look at getting some posted in from further afield.
We were hoping to be back in the water in sort of, I don't know, 4 to 5 days. But it's looking like it could be double that now. Who knows? I mean, it depends how quickly we can get these replacement seals. Oh, it's okay. I mean, not too much of a drama. Look at that.
Now you can see its clip is completely
Oh god, the clip is
perished.
rusted out.
Rusted out.
Okay.
You can see you've got salt water here.
And that's the problem. Wow.
That's where it's been coming from. This diaphragm, when it's up on the boat, when it's in place, this chamber here is actually exposed to the salt water. Now obviously we know from the problem that we've been having with that sensor being intermittent, coming on and off, that this chamber has given up, or the clip has given up, and it's allowed salt water to come in here, and that's what's making contact with this switch, which is putting the warning light on.
Yeah.
Also, you do have a little bit of salt corrosion here.
Yeah, just in this ridge.
Just in that ridge, and this lip actually sits in that ridge.
Yeah.
And when it's bolted onto the boat, it's this that's actually bolted down. It's bolted down in that makes contact with the engine bed.
Yeah.
So this is why this needs to be clean and a smooth surface. At the minute this feels a bit like sandpaper.
Yeah.
So what will happen is with vibration, movements of the boat and everything, that can actually wear out the inner lip of this.
Right.
So it needs to be smooth, and we need to check for obviously any damage of this lip.
Yeah.
But I think we've caught it just early enough that
Okay.
everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. We'll know once we clean all this up, get all those bubbles away, and we'll be able to see.
So that's very reassuring, that pulling that apart and showing me the damage done. I mean, in the back of my mind I was thinking, is this a waste of time and money? A lot of money, but it's not. It's an absolute, we've caught it. We've caught it early enough, and it's a good thing, and we're rocking on.
Someone else was leaving the boat. Dara. His 2 weeks were up and he was flying back to Australia.
So Dara Bass, it's been great having you here with us, buddy, and I know you've had the most amazing journey and adventure and challenges and laughs, biggest laughs, but what's been the 3 best things you've done with the Cruising Kiwis here?
Definitely getting a haircut and putting the condensed milk in my hair.
Oh yeah! This is going to be a new thing.
It is.
We should buy shares in condensed milk making companies.
It's gonna go viral.
Whatever spins your wheels, eh?
And then I'd say riding around on the motorbikes, going to the waterfalls, and also probably at Pee and Walking Street.
Koh-Lipe, yeah.
Seeing the difference in, I don't know, like culture, I guess.
Yeah.
When will we see you again?
Hopefully December.
Yay!
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, it's been lovely having you, Dara. You actually have been a good crew member.
Hey, look.
Yay, and he's away.
See you, dude.
Fly well.
Yay.
So this plan to haul out has been in the throes since we've been in Thailand. But one plan that has just come up and has just been confirmed after much consideration between Rachel and I is that I am going back to New Zealand to see Finn. I'm very excited. We haven't seen Finn for his 17th, 18th, 19th or 20th birthdays. But after much discussion, as I say, Rachel and I have decided that I should go and see him for his 21st birthday. There's a nice backup reason. There's a whole lot of loose ends back home that I've got to sort out, and so it sort of doubles up. But the main reason is to see Finn on his 21st birthday. Whenever I board an international flight, I can't help but think, what have I forgot? Surely I've forgotten something. What have I forgot? I've forgotten something, surely.
Well, there goes Dad's plane, and I've just realised something. I should have taken his SIM card, because he's not going to use it. I will. But anyway, there goes Dad's SIM card.
No sooner has Rob left the boat than Declan and Chanelle turn up with a little kitten that they found in the middle of the road. It had been hit by a car, had a bleeding nose, and they just picked it up. Declan put it inside his bum bag, brought it back on the ferry, back to the boat, and we gave it a little wash, and now it's sleeping in Ivan's arms. It's so cute. Can only be a few weeks old.
It's okay.
Oh, little puss gets washed.
Hey, that's what you get for
Another little
pooping.
wash. Make sure she's got no fleas or ticks or lice. She loves it. Look at her, she says this is the best. This is absolutely the best. Thanks so much.
Okay, all done. Let's dry you off.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Did you get down like under her legs and everything?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. I washed down all her legs and I got all under her belly.
Okay. She's like a drowned rat. Oh, look at her.
It's okay, it's over.
She says that's the third time I've been washed since I've been here. Stop it!
Let's go. Let's take her upstairs. Dry her off properly.
Oh.
Oh, no. No.
And you did say no.
It was in the road and it was hit by a car. It's all we're only
please try
fostering
it.
it. We're fostering it. They're trying to feed it some milk.
You're not doing
Look
it.
at it. Look at that little face.
First of all, the boat
It's
has
got
to be
little
up like that.
sticky eyes and
It's like the
it's
same
got-
as feeding a baby lamb.
it's only a few weeks old. Yeah. I knew you'd say that.
Oh no, that hole's
But
not
you're not
big enough.
here, so too bad.
The hole isn't big enough.
Yeah, look at it.
Let me see if it comes
Yeah,
out.
we're just fostering it. Once it can fend for itself, we will get rid of it.
And then should have
Half
walked.
full.
Yeah, or see if someone could take it. How can you not love that?
That milk keeps...
Won't you finish it off?
Oh, look, it's having some.
Misery.
No.
Is it not injured? It's not injured?
Oh, look at it.
No, it didn't get hit. It
Declan,
just
you
got,
wanna
it
record
it
our
got
eating?
blown over by a car pretty
Yeah,
much.
it was
Wanna
in the
record our
road.
eating?
Chanelle and Declan were coming up behind. They just saw it roll out from the side of the car. They went and got food for it and everything. Like cat formula. Well, it's actually goat formula,
here.
but...
To bottle in your mouth.
It's goat milk, but it's for
Well, get the
cats.
next one. The best thing you give us nuts.
Yeah.
Not for around 3 months.
No, it's too little. It's only a few weeks old. It's still on milk.
He's since been selected as the New Zealand under 23 lightweight single squad, and he's part of the elite lightweight squad. The winner of the Barry Robertson Award for the most outstanding lightweight is Flange.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Finn. Happy birthday to you. And hooray!
Come on, eat it so bad.